I actually enjoyed watching the trees in that video, even though it was a little bit kind of hokey that they just put a bunch of forest pictures throughout the lyrics video. I enjoyed it. Hey everyone, it's Greg and I'm back with another reaction video. This is not going to be a first time reaction. This is going to be another song from my childhood that was like in the beginning stages of me listening to the music that I kind of chose and got exposed to. The last one in this kind of early teenage years that I reacted to was U2's Sunday Bloody Sunday. U2 is my favorite band. But one of my other top favorite bands is The Cure. And one of the first albums that I got was Staring at the Sea, the singles, which is basically kind of like a best of Cure collection of a lot of their songs. So many standouts on that album. I don't. It's so difficult for me to pick a favorite, but the one that probably sticks with me the most is the one I'm going to watch and react to today, and that's A Forest. There's just something about this song that's just incredible. I mean, it just makes me like, kind of transport back to my early like high school years and just listening to this album over and over, and this song specifically over and over. But let's get into the song and I'll talk a little bit more about it as I listen to it. I did get a new pair of headphones, so I'm excited about that. So I'm going to use these for the first time in this reaction. And I say, let's get started. This is The Cure, A Forest. I think it looks like it's a lyrics video too, and I don't know if I've ever really like paid attention too much to the lyrics, so I'm going to try to pay attention a little bit more in this one. Turn it up, blast these headphones. This is a good one to turn up loud. Very original images in this video. Such a great intro. Yeah, and like for me, like the guitaring is awesome in the song, but the bass is really standing out. Especially maybe it's the headphones, I don't know, but it's really standing out to me right now. And I love and I actually always kind of wondered this. The drums, I think that they're being played. Obviously, they have a drummer. I think it's Tolhurst is his name. But he's so on point that it almost sounds like it's, electric drums or electronic drums. But, I think that, and I know I've seen them live and I know that they're obviously playing the real drums there, but in the song, in the studio version, it's so just like perfect. It doesn't sound like it's regular drums.
See into the trees, find the girl.
it's actually kind of funny seeing the lyrics because, and I don't even remember, but one of those parts I completely was off in what I thought he was saying. But um, Robert Smith, his voice is just, there's just like no words for me. It's just so original, so unique. Never heard anything like it, before, and a little bit since, because you have some singers that kind of try to sound like him. I've heard it a little bit in the Brandon Flowers with the Killers, and obviously he's a big Cure fan, so I'm sure that's why. But especially like on these earlier Cure songs, he just has such a haunting, um, voice. It sounds different to me than when we get into like the later stuff, which I'll cover later. But such a cool voice. And the other thing about this song is, I mean, I've seen U2 probably the most out of any bands that I've seen, and I've been to hundreds of concerts. But I've seen The Cure a lot. Actually, they were my very first concert. Um, it was the Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me tour. I remember that, and it was somewhat of a small venue. It was, I would say, like maybe 5,000 people, which at that time was probably about right for them. I mean, they really became huge, like I guess at the Disintegration time, which is probably my favorite tour. But this song is so good live. If you've never seen a live version of this, check it out. And if you somehow we get back to concerts again after all this coronavirus stuff, you gotta see them live and perform this song live. They jam in it a lot, and Robert Smith, he's a lot of people may not know it, but he is really good on guitar. As he's getting older, I notice kind of when I see him in their concerts, he's not playing quite as much. But I remember early on, especially on that Disintegration tour, I mean, he was just on fire with the jamming and playing the guitar. So this is a great one to see live. I know it's coming up to the end, but I was going to just talk about like that part when he does the again and again and again, that's for some reason that part of the song sticks in my head the most. That's what I remember the most about the song, and how it fades, and then it, like right at the end he comes back saying again, and it's, you know, at a normal volume at that point, and then of course going into the jam, and this is really the part of the song when they perform it live where they really go on and on and on, and jam. You know, I think I've seen at least 10-minute versions of the song, as really, really cool. A lot of the, you know, things are repeated, but still some jamming going on there, some originality in the guitaring, and just really, really cool. I'm going to let it finish off and talk a little bit more about it. And the other really memorable part of the song is how it closes out with the bass line like that. And then that very last kind of repeated bass note. So, you know I said I never really paid attention to the lyrics too much. And probably as I'm watching it, I realize why, because they're not exactly really deep lyrics. They're kind of obvious, you know, and not really any kind of deep meaning to it. I don't know if they were all completely correct in the lyrics here in this video, but, or maybe I'm just off, but I actually enjoyed watching the trees in that video, even though it was a little bit kind of hokey that they just put a bunch of forest pictures throughout the lyrics video. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, just such a classic song. I mean, in my Cure song, I mean, it's definitely top 10. I would say probably top 5, and I picked it out as the one to start with just because I remember it the most, as really the first song that made me fall in love with these guys. But yeah, I mean, so many memories, so many Cure concerts, and I'm going to be covering a lot of Cure on this channel for sure for any Cure fans out there. And I'm hoping that there's some people out there that have never really listened to the Cure or kind of casually listened. And check out these reactions because they are just such a great band. You know, people are kind of maybe, I don't know, turned off by them because they think they're punk or goth or anything like that, but any styles like that. But, you know, when I started listening to them, it was before they even had like the term alternative. You know, I don't even really know what the term was for their style at the time. I don't really remember people saying goth then. I hear it more, you know, later. That's when I started hearing more about it. But, you know, just, I just enjoyed it. I didn't really care what the label was. And they were them, New Order, and U2. That was what I listened to like 24 hours a day at that time. Those were my 3 bands. So New Order is probably going to be up next. But I guess that's it for this one. If there's any specific Cure songs you guys want to hear, let me know. Or, you know, I'm always looking for new bands. I know a lot of music, so if there's any kind of newer bands or more obscure bands that have the Cure kind of sound that you want me to check out and react to, I'm always open for that. Probably a good chance I know them already, but you know, if it's somebody that I don't know, I'll certainly do like a first-time reaction to it on my channel. So anyway, that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you can like and subscribe below, I'd appreciate it as well. And you can also share to any of your friends and family my channel. Just started out just a couple months ago, but plan on doing this for a long time. And appreciate any comments, any feedback you guys can give me on this. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.